Good morning. How are you? Just going to give you a minute to join us online, have some fun check in. First time this week. It's right back to school time, crazy time, figuring out routine time. We have to set alarms again in the morning. What's with that? It's very bizarre. Anyway, we made it today. No migraines. Got the kid to school. It's a win day. It's a win day. So please say hi in the comments as you join us this morning. Would love for you to say hello and check in and have some fun. Angie, good morning. Krista, good morning. Insight Holistics, good morning. That sounds like somewhere I'd like to be today. Cheryl, good morning. Yeah, we're a little bit delayed going live because one of the work crew was in the bathroom. I don't know if you've seen this on my socials. I'm going to show you again because it's just kind of weird. Of all the places in the complex that they could put the bathroom for the work crew, it's right there where I stare out when I'm sitting on my bench on my deck. So it always feels really weird because you make direct eye contact just before they go in, and then like the vents at the back, it's like you can't hear anything or see anything. I need to get music playing. Kelly, good morning. So it just felt weird to go live and talk to you while he was in there. I'm sure it's probably weirder that I'm just sitting here waiting for him to be done to go live. Like the whole thing's messed up, you guys. It's just messed up. Rob, good morning. Krista, I'm not creeping, or I'm not trying to. They probably feel just as awkward as me, knowing that I'm just sitting here listening to them go to the washroom. Yeah, welcome to Weird Wednesday. That's how we're just going to kick this shit off. It's just crazy, but so excited to connect in with you. It has been a crazy week. There was, the weekend. It was so hot. I got a really shitty case of heat stroke. And I find the summers, I don't know, we maybe haven't had one this hot, but I can go through lots of summers with heat and extreme heat and not get it. But it feels like the year that I get it once, I'll get it multiple times. And so it just seems to compound from there. So it's been sort of a recovery week from that. And Krista, I'm just laughing at Krista's comments of her creeping because there was one outside of the flood. Yeah. There's not any hotties here, Krista. Where was I? Oh, heat stroke. Anyway, it's been a recovery week, a migraine week, but we're back at it and having some fun. And we were going to check in. Today kicks off the Fire Fit National Championships happening at Spruce Meadows. And so we were going to connect in with my friend Greg, who is a firefighter and one of the organizers and a participant in the competition. But it's just too crazy. He's on shift. And so it's too crazy of a morning and it's not going to happen. But if you're looking for something to do over the next few days and you're in the Calgary area, if you want to head out to Spruce Meadows, this competition is amaze balls. It is so fierce. And so if you haven't seen it before, firefighters from across the country will compete against each other in this obstacle course. And Mike and I announced this for a few years, and it was even broadcast on TSN. And that was really, really cool opportunity. And what they do in this is they do firefighter related activity. Okay, so it's not obviously exactly the same, but they're using a lot of the tools and the equipment, and they have to wear full gear, including like the face mask and the packs and the everything. And they compete in this obstacle course. And the really amazing thing about it is they will finish this course a lot of times, the top teams, in like a minute and a half. Like they are just smoking, pun intended, I guess. So it's really, really cool to watch, really, really fun, and a cool way to cheer on local firefighters. So that is happening out at Spruce Meadows today through to the weekend, and it is always cool to see. And as far as I know, it's completely free for you to go and check out. So I feel like today's going to be a hot day for them, but looks like the weather's going to cool down a little bit over the next couple of days. So maybe a little bit more bearable, but could be pretty cool. You got to go check it out. Uh, kids' first day of school today. I feel like I was like, oh, we have to like set an alarm and be somewhere by a certain time. You forget how much you love, or I don't know about you. Some people really love schedules and routines and structure and all of that stuff. I am not that person, but we made it. So I'll see if I can show you. Like, look at this. Man-child, first day of school pick. There we go. He bought the same hoodie he had last year in a bigger size. So that's how he's kicking off his school year. But we made it there and before school started. So it was a banner win for us. It was a banner win. What else is going on in your world? Whoops. It's been a weird week news-wise. Now, I haven't followed a lot of news in a long time because I really just shut that down. But I don't know if there's anything you want to talk about today or share or send out love to other communities. I mean, I don't know what the heck happened with that whole scenario in Saskatchewan, but we send so much love to our First Nations families there and everyone in the communities surrounding there and all the emergency alerts that were going off for it. And I've got a friend in Saskatchewan and because we got what, 2 or 3, I think, in Alberta. They got multiple emergency alerts in Saskatchewan during this time frame, and I haven't heard or seen the latest in what's been going on with that. But just scary stuff. And so, sending love out to people today. If there's something you want to share or talk about, please throw that up in the comments. Krista says last Saturday her cousin was stabbed multiple times in Banff, and their family's really sad. Yeah, so sending love to Ryden and family. Just wild, right? And that's what did they say, the third or fourth incident of that type in Banff in the last like few months. So it's been like some roller coaster heavy things, right? Some roller coaster things. And so lots of people are going through lots of things. So I think it's just a reminder that we need to hold kindness in the forefront because I don't know, I guess it thinks of Krista and I use an example of that is like, we don't know who's related to who. We don't know like what's happening for people in different scenarios. Like we never know what's happening behind closed doors for people. So just like that reminder that people could be going through some stuff and you don't even know. So sending love for that. Man, somebody's dog is barking like a maniac in the background. Do barking dogs make you crazy or do you even hear it? Do you even care? I don't know. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. Maybe I'm irritated this week. Could be possible. Also going to be a great week. Mike LaBelle, good morning. He's working in Saskatchewan this week, but he's back tomorrow. Him and I will be hosting an amazing stage. I think we've talked about it on here before. The Canadian Country Music Awards are coming to Calgary this weekend. So if you are a country music fan or a music fan, this is going to be a great weekend for you to check out some music because it's happening everywhere. Like pretty much anywhere you go in Calgary this weekend, you are going to be able to find a concert of some sort or music of some sort to partake in. And so Mike and I are hosting a stage called Diamonds in the Rough. And we are celebrating the 10th year of this stage and its opportunity for artists across the country to showcase their talents to people in the industry, to just be a part of the celebration of Country Music Week, and to have some fun. And what's cool about our Diamonds in the Rough stage, it is open to the public. So you can come. They're not private shows, they're not private parties. They're awesome opportunities for you to come and have some fun with music. So we are going to be at the Metropolitan on Stephen Avenue tomorrow afternoon, pretty much the entire day and night on Friday. We're going to be there Saturday afternoon, and then we switch over to the King Eddie on Sunday for the wrap-up party and a songwriter circle. And what's cool about songwriter circle is that's the opportunity where you get to see an artist with just them and their guitar singing the song, telling you the story of how it was written, and the lineup for that is going to be sensational on Sunday. We are really looking forward to all of the artists who are going to be a part of the next 5 days of fun. So if you are also in the Calgary area, if you're not going to Firefit, maybe you want to come to Country Music Weekend and you can come check out all of the cool music. And again, it's happening everywhere. What, Rob? Complete right turn, he says. Go away, Wasp. I built a safety strap system for Ruby's learning tower, and she immediately learned to use it to climb over it, and now it's more unsafe. Yeah, kids are incredibly adaptable to any scenario and unbelievably, what would the word be? It's like, I want to say smart, but that's not the word I'm thinking of. Tactical, brilliant, resourceful, all of those things. Yeah, and they can just in the blink of an eye turn turn something into something else like that. They are so smart. Like I feel like we could study and learn how to be, I don't know, spies from our children. They can crawl in unbelievable ways, get into spaces you didn't think they could fit into, moldable, curious. Yeah, those are also great words. They do it. They make it happen. Woo! Too big of a sigh there. What else is on your mind today? It's going to be a crazy weekend. I'm still hoping to, check in with you Friday morning and we'll give you an update on how the fun is going at CCMAs. But if you follow the Limelight Audio and Media page along with Saroma Entertainment, you'll have an opportunity to see some other lives that Mike and I'll be doing from down at downtown Calgary, having a little bit of fun. So it should be a good weekend. It's going to be a busy one. And I know that, yeah, everybody's just kind of back to school. Everybody has seen all the back to school photos that's been posting. But I think one of the interesting things about that is that the majority of people that I've seen in my feed, correct me if it's different in your world, but the majority of the people that I've seen in my feed for that have been really talking about how summer went by so fast and this was one of the most fun summers they've had, and they did all these really crazy adventures, like most of these families have shared this, and they weren't ready for back to school. And in past years, I don't know about you, I mean, COVID unrelated, most people were like, okay, good, let's get them sent back. I don't want to worry about what to do today or what to make for lunch today or any of those things. Just get them back into that routine. And this year, the majority of people have really been like, oh, I don't want to send them back. I don't want to go back. I'm not ready for that to happen. So I thought that was cool and interesting. I feel the same way. I did not want to drop Caden off at school today. I was like, let's go for an adventure, even though we couldn't, but you know what I mean. What else is on your mind today? You feeling good? You doing good? Yeah. One of the things I think that, I mean, I'm a real fan of summer, but I do also really love fall. And the thing I think I love the most about fall, like even right now, is the cool temperature of the morning. So I like the hot days and the cool nights, and the balance of that has felt kind of nice over the last couple of days. I don't know about you, but having that cool breeze come in the window has been a very nice change. So yeah, that's been good. I feel like that's all I got on my brain today. That's all there is. Pride was really awesome on the weekend. I know we had Tamara on the show on Friday. If you didn't get a chance to catch that, you can go back and hit the replay. And the parade was amazing coming up 9th Avenue, downtown Calgary. I was a little bit disappointed in that I wish there was more extravagance to it, if that makes sense. I would love to have seen like floats and kind of flashier fun things and some of that stuff going on when there was really just a lot of people in supportive roles, if that makes sense. Like companies that were really standing behind being inclusive and companies that were showing that they welcome everybody to be a part of their company and their business. And that was really cool. So there's big teams of people in shirts and like walking through the parade, and a lot of fun. And that was really cool to see. I just like, when you go to a parade, you just want to see the cool, extravagant floats that people put together. Probably really costly, but you know what I mean? It was, yeah. But there was still some amazing costumes and people who had walked the parade route in like high heels, friends, like high heels. Now, walking in those to a party is one thing. Walking like down the entirety of 9th Avenue almost in those, I was like, damn, you got this. I thought it was brilliant. There were some beautiful costumes and outfits for people in the parade, and through like there was like beautiful costumes from the Filipino community and the Mexican community, and there was beautiful, like always, I am always in awe of a drag queen. They are probably some of my most favorite people in the world. I love how much they put into the character they become, right? Like just the makeup, the wigs, the clothing, the persona, the dancing, the singing, it always blows my mind. And I absolutely love that. I think it's so cool. And so there was like a great contingent of that, and just people who were just so excited to stand in their safe space, to stand in who they are. And it was really cool to see that and just fun to be a part of. And there was a big festival. They had it at Fort Calgary. That place needs some trees. I'm just going to say that. I don't know if someone from the city could just do a tree planting thing, because they need shade in that space. I appreciate it's this big open space, because my understanding was Country Thunder was at that same venue this year, but it's like a sunny dust pit. I don't mean to sound rude, but yeah, a little bit of shade and some grass would have been super cool. But great weekend nonetheless. If anybody took in any Pride events, hopefully you enjoyed your weekend and had a good weekend at that. It was a lot of fun to be a part of. So I thank Tamara and her partner for inviting me to come and be a part of those festivities. It was good. Hung out in Inglewood, did a little shopping. Some good times. I feel like that's the end of my thoughts today, my friends. After having heat stroke, right? Because then the day went shitty when I got heat stroke. And yes, in case my mom is watching or anyone else, I was wearing a hat. I was drinking water. I was staying hydrated. I did all the things. Okay. I wasn't crazy pants. I hope you have an amazing rest of your Wednesday. We will tentatively book to see you tomorrow morning and Friday morning. That's our 3 days that we'll do this week for Coffee Club. So we'll hopefully see you tomorrow morning, 9 a.m. Mountain Standard Time right here. Friday morning as well. And if you're around Calgary this weekend and you want to come check out some of the music, would love to see you at the Metropolitan Thursday, Friday, Saturday, or the King Eddie on Sunday. Mike and I would love to have you come join us for the Diamonds in the Rough stage. It's going to be a good one. Have an amazing rest of your day, my friends, and we will see you back here tomorrow morning. Bye, everybody.